About a week ago, Pluto TV added a movie simply known as Chef, starring Jon Favreau. Also produced by Jon Favreau. And written by Jon Favreau. And directed by Jon Favreau. Oh my god, we've got another room situation, don't we? Oh no. So yeah, the last time I saw a movie with this much involvement by one guy, it was Tommy Wiseau's The Room. And just don't get me started. Don't, okay? Don't get me started on that movie. We'll be here all night. I can make a whole video based entirely on how that movie sucks, but that's not why we're here. We're here to talk about a different movie, Chef, by Jon Favreau. Let's focus on that one, shall we? Although, if I'm being entirely honest, when I found out that it was mostly a one-man show, and when I saw the title card all by itself, basically being a bump from MS Paint like I would make, I was a little less than optimistic. So the movie Chef centers around, get this, a chef. I know, right? Next thing you know, MTV's gonna actually start playing music. Specifically, the chef in question is one Carl Casper, a chef who is trying to juggle a restaurant job that offers very little in the way of creativity, currently under scrutiny by a food critic, while simultaneously trying to be a good dad to a kid who is about 10 years old, I would say. Unfortunately, one exceptionally loud outburst later that ends up getting caught on every possible cell phone camera in the building and uploaded to every possible video host or social media outlet, Carl Casper finds himself left with no other option but to start working on a food truck with his son and former sous chef, played by John Leguizamo. The movie is billed as a comedy, but if I'm being entirely honest, a lot of it didn't really make me laugh. About 60-65% of the humor tops is basically Carl Casper being all, what's Twitter? How do I does a Twitter? I don't understand this newfangled Twitter machine y'all kids is using. Okay, look, I realize this movie was made in 2014, and I realize that you would still find the occasional oddball who didn't have a Twitter back in 2014. But let's be honest, you know what Twitter is. Even back then, everybody knew what Twitter was. Everybody knew what Vine was. Everybody knew how to tweet. They knew everything. It's like, how is this guy that out of touch? Is this like an idiot savant sort of situation where the guy is a genius with food but an idiot with common sense? Is it just one of those like things where we're trying to do like, well, the kid is super in touch with the world while the old man, he don't understand how technology works. Old man Casper don't know nothing about nothing as long as it don't involve a spatula. Although, while I'm on record saying that the humor is genuinely not all that amusing to me personally, I actually didn't hate this movie as much as you'd probably think. I actually did enjoy this movie from start to finish for the most part. Admittedly, a lot of the movie consists entirely of montages and then dialogue that can easily be described as call and response. Hey, did you go to school? Yeah, I went to school. Are you keeping up your grades? I'm keeping up my grades. That's good. Good? Good. My god, it's like watching the Royal Tannenbaums all over again. Despite its budget, it actually does have some star power. Admittedly, yeah, John Leguizamo hasn't really been in a lot of things and is often regarded as Luigi by one friend who absolutely will not let me just live in a world where the Super Mario Brothers movie doesn't exist. But then you've got people like Scarlett. I swear to God, I didn't think portraying a trans man on camera would piss you people off so much, Johansson. And that was a very interesting get. And that's just two examples of the big names you're probably going to see in this movie. And by big names, I mean the names you'll probably recognize. At the end of the day, it's not an especially funny movie, but it held my attention, and that's really all I ask for. Overall, I give Chef 2 hats out of 4. And that's going to do it for this week's edition of It Came from Pluto TV. Be sure to do the classic YouTube shuffle that validates my existence and makes me keep going. That's like the video, leave a comment, subscribe, and ring the bell if you actually mean it. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen.